Hi, Michael. Hi, Chris. Hi, Tim.
Earl, you just said hi to a cardboard cutout of Tim Ritter. What's wrong with that?
We can't say hi back?
Earl, we're talking about Tim Ritter, center for Dover High, our biggest rival.
You need a huge game against him Friday if we're gonna take back Darren's bragging rights.
And you know how much I like to brag.
Yeah, sure would be nice to win.
There's no time for nice, Earl.
You gotta be mean.
Aggressive, baby.
Yeah, I'm starting to get annoyed.
Man, we need more than annoyed.
Barnyard nasty.
Yeah, you the man, or Hatfield, you the man.
I'm the man. I'm the man.
Itching powder? How devious, how despicable. How do I get in on this?
This is between me and Danny. Just the little payback for when he put that shaving cream in my shoes.
Oh, there it is. Come on, let's go.
Looks like somebody's itching to go.
Now let's play the Danny Melanado game. Just scratch off his skin to see if you win.
Itching powder! That's real funny, Maxwell.
Not me. I'm more of a Ben Gay in your shorts type of guy.
Chris?
Hey, I wish I thought of it.
Well, you think you're real smart, don't you, Earl?
Well, I'm a lot smarter than my brother Lester. He once tried to milk a pig.
All right, who did this?
Yeah, gotcha. Welcome to the party, pal.
Okay, fine. Not bad for an amateur. But this is not over.
All right, let's huddle up.
That's what this is for.
I know what the whistle's for. All right, let's have a seat. Hustle up. One of us has a serious problem. Besides Danny. Earl's failing history class.
Coach, I try to study, but between chores, practice, my security job at the mall, by the time I get home at night, I'm deader than the moose hanging in my mama's kitchen.
You got a stuffed moose in the kitchen?
Stuffed? Well, that would be cruel.
Earl, Mr. Johnson says if you don't pass Friday's test on American presidents, you don't play in Friday's game.
But I gotta play against Dover. My whole family's coming. Mom and Aunt Dottie have been practicing the wave.
Yeah, and they almost got it.
Come on, Earl. You gotta know something about the presidents.
Well, I do know if I had chubby thighs like President Clinton, I wouldn't be out jogging in those skimpy shorts.
Woodrow Wilson was first elected in 1912, presided over World War I, and was famous for conceiving the League of Nations. Yes, Miss Pepperton, all of this will be on the test.
Pay attention, Earl.
All right, now don't forget, the midterm is Friday. You have 48 hours to learn this stuff, and I suggest you use every one of them.
Excuse us a moment. What is wrong with you?
Nothing now. Do you see the way Linda looks at me, Chris? She really likes me.
Earl, if you want to play against Tim Ritter, you've got to pass this test.
I just think it's so romantic. I can see it now, Friday night. The stars are out and the moon is full. Earl and Linda making out in the back seat of his tractor.
Can you let me handle this, Mary Beth?
Fine. Doesn't anyone else think that Earl deserves a little romance in his life?
I do.
Then go for it, stud muffin.
Earl, listen up. After work tonight, you're coming over to my place to study.
Okay.
I have a better idea, Earl. Why don't you and I stay together tonight? I'm a real good tutor. Okay?
Okay.
This is the perfect spot. No distractions, and the lighting is just right for some real up-close studying.
What are we studying again?
I don't know what you're studying, but I'm studying you, Earl. You have the sexiest eyebrows I've ever seen.
I get my eyebrows from my daddy. Of course, he's just got the one.
I can't wait to meet him.
Well, it's getting pretty late. I better start studying the presidents.
Relax. Most of these guys are dead. I mean, they're not going anywhere. But we are.
Wow. Did I just get to first base?
Don't fool me with that farm boy innocence. You've done this before, haven't you?
No, but I'd like to do it again. I need the practice.
Well, I'm gonna make a quick phone call, and when I come back, I want to hear all about the life of Earl Hatfield.
Looking for me?
You scared me.
Well, maybe you should get your hayseed boyfriend to protect you.
You're my only boyfriend.
All right, look, now, are you sure that Hatfield's gonna fail this history test?
Look, I have him so hot for me, he won't even remember his own name, let alone any of the presidents.
Can you believe Earl bailed on me last night? We were supposed to study.
Earl knows the test is tomorrow. If you didn't show him, it's been something major.
I hope he didn't lock himself in the outhouse again.
Try getting a locksmith for that.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
I'll tell you, that little Cupid guy has fired a direct hit to my heart.
You mean into your brain? Where were you last night?
Oh, sorry, Chris. Belinda was helping me study. She's a real tutor, you know.
So, did you learn anything?
Well, I learned a little bit about the presidents and a whole lot about Linda. I think she's sweet on me.
Earl, what exactly happened between you two?
Now, Chris, a country gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Whoa, you kissed her?
You bet I did. Well, there's my first lady now. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Hands. Who thinks we're playing Dover without Earl on Friday night?
Okay, Earl, the last 4 Democratic presidents were Clinton, Carter, Johnson, and Kennedy.
I'll never remember that.
Before Andrew Jackson became president, he was hero of the War of 1812.
I'll never remember that.
Lincoln, he's our man. If you can't free the slaves, nobody can.
Now that I'll remember.
What did John Kennedy say about Richard Nixon after the 1960 presidential debate?
What a fox.
No, Earl. Richard Nixon was not a fox.
A weasel, maybe, but definitely not a fox. Are you with us, Earl?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Good boy. Have a cookie.
You get another president, you get another cookie.
Gotcha!
Earl, all we have to do tonight is study. Michael's filling in for me. I found a replacement for you.
Chris, you gotta have the right stuff to be a security guard.
I was born for this job. Mission Control, we've got a 242 in Sector 7J.
Danny,